Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 is the ultimate American sports car with supercar aspirations, but its origins is one shrouded in mystery. So today on A Brief History, we're going to uncover the humble beginnings of the Chevy Corvette ZR1. And the credit for this video goes to my brother Mike, who gave me the idea for this, so shout out to him. Now let's get back to our video. The life for the Chevy Corvette ZR1 began in 1970 as the successor to the famed L88 Corvette. The car was equipped with a GM named LT1, a solid lifter, small block engine that produced 340 horsepower. Though not as powerful as the L88, the LT1 still gave drivers the punch they needed to get around the racetrack, because the ZR1 was born with one focus in mind, and that was getting the ordinary driver to the racetrack. And it did just that. But not only with the strength of its engine, the ZR1 also came equipped with the M22 Rock Crusher transmission, heavy-duty brakes with dual-pin front calipers, an aluminum radiator, a transistor ignition, and heavy-duty suspension with 7 leaf springs in the rear. But the ZR1 also lost some of the creature comforts from a base Corvette, and this includes the air conditioner, power steering, wheel covers, alarm system, defroster, AFM radio, and AFM stereo radio. These losses were necessary as GM wanted the car to be as light as possible, and they also wanted to take away some of the power load on the engine. That way the engine could deliver as much power to the rear wheels as possible. And with that goal in mind, it was impossible to add these options back into the ZR1. Though an excellent track car, the first generation ZR1 was a commercial flop, only selling 53 cars in its 3-year run, making it one of the rarest small block Corvettes ever produced, and its downfall comes down to its pricing. A ZR1 from new in the early 1970s was $900 to $1,700. That is $6,000 to $12,000 in today's money. So due to this and low sales numbers, the ZR1 was canceled in 1972. And as you know, that wouldn't be the end for the Corvette ZR1, but it would be 18 years for ZR1 to reappear. ZR1 made its triumphant return in 1990. After GM had purchased Lotus in 1986, by the end of the late 80s, the Corvette division approached Lotus with the idea of creating the world's fastest car based on the 4th generation Corvette. With GM's help, Lotus developed a 375 horsepower V8 engine designated the LT5. With the goal of producing the world's fastest car set in motion, the prototype dubbed the King of the Hill was put together. When compared to its competition, the ZR1 was the King of the Hill and was every bit of the Ferrari fighter that Chevy claimed it to be. But it never achieved its goal of being the world's fastest car. And by the end of its 6-year run, the 1995 ZR1 had 405 horsepower and a top speed of 180 miles per hour, which left it far behind some of the fastest cars of the era. While 1995 marked the end for the C4 ZR1's run, its 6,939 units sold makes the second generation ZR1 the best-selling ZR1 in history. Even though it was successful, GM decided not to carry on with the ZR1 moniker for the C5 generation of Corvettes. Instead, opted to bring back the Z06 nameplate instead. And it would be another 14 years for the ZR1 to make its return. bringing us into the modern ZR1 as we know it today, a massively powered front-engine car that is bordering supercar territory, with each iteration being faster and more powerful than the last. And with the introduction of a mid-engine Corvette, there is no limits to what a future ZR1 could bring. And with that being said, I like to bring this video to the end right here. Yes, I know it might be disappointing, but this brief history video is starting to become a full history video. And if you want to know more about the modern ZR1, the latest one, the C7, you can watch videos I made about that car. Links will be in the description. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, this new series, and I'd like to thank everybody that helped me put this together, and those that support the channel, and those that watch and like and share this video. I really do appreciate it. And with that said, I'd like to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.